along, and welcome to part 3 of Modeling-Sculpting Vegeta. I'm bringing this one to you guys a lot sooner because I'm seeing some comments about like people just want me to hurry up and finish it. So I'm like, okay, I didn't know y'all liked it that much. So yeah. Just before I left you guys off, we got started sculpting. We fleshed out um, Vegeta's body pretty well. We could do some more with the arms and the legs. Um, and in this one, like I said, we're gonna, start adding some fine detail in here. So, without further ado, let's get back to it. So let's go fix up these arms here. Let's go to clay strips. You can see, just click this. You can go to clay strips. All right. So let's just start one here. You could change the size of the brush by hitting F. And I believe you could change the power by hitting, what was it, Shift D? Yeah. You could change how strong the brush is by hitting Shift D. Like how much power it has. So it's Shift D, and you go down. I think your strength's supposed to go down or something. Let me see. Where's the Shift F? Yes, it's Shift F, my bad. So Shift F increases or decreases how much power the brush has. Okay? That's something that's good to know. That way you don't have to constantly go back and forth, changing stuff. You can just change it in here. Just a bit less than that. Okay. And the third part of the tricep. And okay, what is this? Oh, navigational error. I just saw Hercules today. Anybody see Hercules? Please let me know. It was alright. Like, it wasn't super awesome like I thought it was. But it wasn't bad. It certainly wasn't bad. I gave it a 7.5. So, if anybody sees it, let me know what you all thought. I'm going to lengthen up this part of the arm because I feel that it should be longer. Okay? That's just what I think. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. And of course, we smooth it out. Alright. And let's get back sculpting. Okay. So we got the arms pretty much fixed up. Whoops. Let's go back to clay strips. And just want to add some more geometry on here. Okay. Good, very good, very good. Alright, now for the legs. We did the top part pretty well, but not the bottom. So let's get in there and get to it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Do something with this. Yeah, we could do something with this. And this character that we're doing, we're going to make this one a lot better than the last one. Because I have recently gotten a heck of a lot better in Blender. And so I can teach you all some newer tricks. Yeah. So this is going to be really cool. Alright. So see how the back looks just as cool as the front? That's good. Alright. So now, we'll get started with some of the finer detail. And so to do that, we're going to go to where it says detail size. Change this to 20. Okay. Now normally the default is 30. I'm surprised I got this much out of it with 40, but yeah, change it to 20. Okay. And now to start, we're going to hit Shift C for the crease tool, and we're going to go to stroke and select smooth stroke. Okay. Leave all the settings to their default, and might want to up the strength a bit. Okay. and turn this, make the brush bigger. Alright, now what we want to do is when you turn on the smooth stroke, you just click and drag, and the brush does the rest. Okay, see that? It's nice and cool, isn't it? Alright, so we're starting to get some already, see? Alright, now let's do these other muscles in here. We can go back to clay strips and start fleshing some more of these your pecs, just fleshing them out more. Because real stuff, we really don't have to use the crease tool for these if we don't want to. I mean, we probably could. Yeah, we'll use them. We'll use it, but really, if you do it well enough the first time around, you wouldn't have to. But yeah, we're gonna use it. I can see already we're gonna use it. I do crease tool next to the what is this? The clay strips is my favorite brush. Clay strips is my favorite brush, but the crease tool it has to be my second favorite. Smooth is third. Well, actually no. Smooth is second. Crease is third. Just because smooth, I can make stuff smoother. I mean, it's a really useful tool, and I use it. I use it just as much as I use the clay strips, except clay strips actually gets the detail in there, and if I make any mistakes, there you go with the smooth. Or and if it doesn't have to be a mistake, it's just your brush goes over what you really wanted it to, and you just have the smooth there, and you fix it. So I love it. I love the smooth. I love it, and I just love it, love it, love it, love it. That's from a comedian, Jim Gaffigan. Love it. Also like Cat Williams and what's his name? Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is the funniest one. He is the funniest. No one can refute it. No one. He's the funniest. Steve Harvey's pretty funny too. I would. Have any of you ever seen Steve Harvey's stand-up comedy? That is literally the funniest stuff I ever seen in my life. I was dying laughing. Like I was tearing up. That's how funny it was. Oh man. Oh man. That was some funny stuff. Yeah, the man's got jokes. The man's got jokes. Alright. And try to follow the picture as much as possible. Um, we're going to come in with the crease tool and make those more defined. And actually, we're going to get the grab tool for this part up here. Let's move it in. Let's move it in some. Okay. Because you see it was getting kind of too far off, and we're going to move this bottom part in too. All right. We're going to make the character. We're going to make the whole character skinny, after we're done adding the detail, because the grab brush, it affects a good part of the mesh. Let me do that. Okay, good. You see, the grab brush affects a good part of the mesh, and so the higher you have it, the more of the mesh it affects. All right. So to make the character skinnier, we'll just get the grab brush and do what we gotta do, man. All right. And we can make the chest stand out more. So go to clay strips and just brush over it. Brush over it. There we go. Looks alright from the side, I guess. This top could be flatter. There we go. And we're gonna add these muscles up here, the traps. Traps make you look real big, like the Rock. These traps are like they make you want to kill yourself. Like why can't I have traps like that? Oh man, this dude's traps is they're just insultingly big. It's just so you really just wish you had traps like that. I don't know how many steroids he uses to get those traps. I don't know what type of steroids, but I want them. Shit, I don't even care that he uses steroids. Who cares if they're bad for you? Use them. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Oh, I'm using the regular clay. Eh. Back to clay strips. Clay strips so much better than the regular clay brush. I'm telling you guys right now, so much better. Cause you get so much more out of the clay strips. Like I think they just do stuff easier. Or no, it just does it better than regular clay. Clay is alright, but clay strips. I mean that right there is that's it. Let me go back here. Ah, shoot. Clay strips. Let me get the grab brush in here. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this trap up in the front. Okay, there we go. I can smooth it out in the back. Alright, there we go. And now for the crease that you all see. Oh, did I just hit Control Z? Yes, I did. Alright, alright. So now, for the crease that you see in the middle of the chest, all you have to do is hit Shift C, click, and drag. Okay? And keep doing it. You may want to up the strength. There you go. Just so you can get it done faster. Alright. Now you're gonna have to do some smoothing. But you get the point. Alright. See that? Looks awesome, doesn't it? So you see how we're slowly but surely adding more detail to the character. Alright? Because like I said before, we do not want to rush anything. We want the forms to find themselves in the sculpt. And let them once you keep manipulating it, they'll come. They'll come. And then when they do, they'll look awesome. It may take some time. No, it's gonna take some time. But once you get the end result, you'll be happy that you took your time. I guarantee you. I guess that was a bit too big. Alright, so let me turn this down. I'm gonna zoom in. And keep in mind, I'm doing this with a mouse. So, whatever tutorial said that you need to get a tablet to get really good sculpting results, it's BS. You don't. You really don't. I'm doing this with a mouse, okay? And this looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't know what taste you have in sculpting, or how stuff looks. But me personally, I think this looks really cool. So, uh, so because I'm getting good results with just using my mouse, I'm not gonna tell anyone to buy anything because you don't need it. Just use your mouse. Your mouse is fine enough. Yeah, it's gonna take some practice, but everything takes practice. It's gonna take practice with the tablet. Alright, and just keep forming this crease that we made. Once you have the crease, real stuff, you may, if you do it real well, you may not need. Oh, let me pause this real. Creasing up the back. Heck yeah. Creasing up the back. Heck yeah. Creasing up the back. Heck yeah. Creasing up the back. You like that song I was singing? Creasing up the back. Heck yeah. Creasing up the back. Alright, I'm done. Uh, so yeah, I'm sorry about how loud the music was last time. I'll In fact, I might just get rid of the music entirely because it may be distracting to some of you. I haven't heard any comments saying that the music is terrible and that they don't like it, but I want you all to get as much out of these tutorials as possible, and if the music is hindering you, then I'll just get rid of it. So yeah, that's where I am on that. Because I did get a comment about that. So yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Yeah. Or, I don't know. What was that? Okay. Oh yeah, how do you all like my opening? I think it's a pretty good opening that I have. My new way of making tutorials had that cool opening. I think it's cool because I noticed that a lot of other people have openings and stuff on their stuff, but I didn't, and so I'm like, why should I be so different? So I got an opening. If I didn't get it, I made it, and I made it in Camtasia. Camtasia is really cool for that kind of stuff because that's really a stock animation, and I just added my name and the title and stuff, and I was done. So Camtasia is useful for more than just recording tutorials, which is good. You can get a lot of the program, kind of like Blender, because like most stuff is good for one specific task. In Blender, you can do pretty much everything. No, not pretty much. You can literally do everything. Like sculpting. Normally, people would use ZBrush or Mudbox, which is in my opinion, Blender is a heck of a lot better than Mudbox. Mudbox is like it's just turds. Mudbox sucks. ZBrush, however, is Blender can't touch ZBrush. Whoops, what the heck did I do? I changed it to texture mode, my bad. So that's what happens when you hit V, everyone. I didn't know that, but now I do. It's good that you learn stuff. So don't hit V. Unless you want to go into texture paint mode. In which case, hit V. Like I said, we're not going to texture paint mode right now. We probably won't in this tutorial because I hate texturing. We are going to add a normal map, however, to our retopologized mesh. Okay. Let's see what this looks like with smooth shading enabled. Are you serious? Why isn't it being enabled? Alright, how about this? I'm going to go into object mode. Shading smooth. No, not vertex paint. Sculpt mode. Okay, then I enable it. Yep, okay, good. Now it's in smooth. Alright, so now we can see what it'll look like when we're done. Because we're not keeping it in that solid shading. It's going to be in some smoothness. It's going to be in some smoothness. Yep. Excuse me 1 second. And let me know if you think my tutorials are too long. I'll try my best to shorten them up. Like maybe I might end up having to record it and then record my voice over it. Cause I see that's what a lot of people do, but I tend to like the ones where people talk through them because when they time lapse it, like you don't it's like you're not going through it with them. Like they're just going over what they did and like they see mistakes that they made, but they still make the mistakes. And if you're trying to follow the tutorial like exactly, you know, them just saying that it's wrong, it's not, to me it's not as helpful as actually going through it with that person. So that's why I don't want to be like that with my tutorials. I want everybody to see what I am doing as I'm doing it. But if you all prefer me to do it that way, I'd be more than happy to oblige. Also, please tell your friends about me and tell them to subscribe so I can get a bunch of subscribers. Because that would be awesome. I may have to be on YouTube a few more years, do a few more characters, like Naruto. I may do Naruto. The show's making me so mad. Like Dragon Ball Z, I'm happy with Dragon Ball Z. Naruto has irritated me, and it's still irritating me. Naruto, it's irritated me to the point where I've stopped watching that show. I'm not watching it anymore until they get to something that I care about. Cause and then the books, then the book, it's like the book doesn't have any fillers in it, but it's just as long as the show. Like the show was worse than the books because the book is already long enough, but the show has fillers. The book doesn't have any fillers, and it's really long, annoyingly long. The show has fillers, so imagine how long the show is. Anyway, I'm getting off topic of what we're doing. I apologize. I get really mad when I talk about Naruto. It's just okay. So I'm just using the crease brush, just crease brush. Using the crease brush, using the crease brush. Okay. Oh, it's kind of bumpy from the top, doesn't it? That's what smooth is for. Hold shift and click to smooth out stuff. I'm not sure if I told you all that, and I apologize. You could just select the smooth tool by hitting S, or you can just, like if you're on clay strips, just hold shift and it'll smooth out your stuff. I should have put that in the first tutorial, I'm sorry. Just like that dude who told us how to do the uh, the skin modifier and showed us how to scale at the last minute. I tried not to be like that, but I'm sorry, I ended up doing it anyway. I apologize for my insolence. You saw Scott Pilgrim? I like that movie. That movie's funny. It was a good movie. It's very entertaining. You will pay for your insolence. Yeah. Alright, my bad. And then we go make some more details. Okay. So everything is coming along nicely. We have the back all detailed and muscled out. Got the front that's kind of detailed and muscled out. We're gonna make it more detailed and muscled out with this crease tool though. Yeah. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? I don't know if you all like rap music, but that was what was that? That was Ghostface. Excuse me. That was Ghostface Killer in Daytona 500. Really, really good song. Well, I like it anyway. What the heck is that? Anyway, let's go to clay strips. Hit Control to do the opposite of what the brush does. So you see how it brushes on stuff. Like, do a close up. You see how it adds detail in regular. Hitting Control, it'll subtract it. So you see that? It's like an indentation in there. So, to giving them some sort of a button. Just some sort of a belly button. Alright. Ah, crap, hit tab. Just enable the dynamic again. Oops. Enable. Alright. So there. That looks pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And we'll actually separate these two, because I think it'll look cooler. Yeah, it does. It looks cooler. To me, anyway. Alright. And we'll add some stuff up here. Make it look all nice and stuff. Alright. Okay. So, now to the side. Let's add some detail there. Let's add some detail. Crease tool is real useful. It can help you pop out certain areas that you want it to. You know? And you can always go back to clay strips, add some more detail in here. Just a bit more, like make that sharper. And go back to this. Stop it. And then continue. Let me know which process you like. You all like better. If you like sculpting better, or this kind of looks nasty, or if you like modeling it better. Let me know which ones you all prefer, and I will make the rest of my tutorials based off of what you all like. If you all like modeling better, then I'll just do modeling, or if you all like sculpting better, then I'll do mostly sculpting. Okay? Let me know in the comments. Please comment. I feel like I don't get enough comments. I want you all to comment more. Please comment more. I want criticism. I want it. Let me know. Let me know what you like and don't like. Please. The first Vegeta tutorial I posted it like 4 days ago has 300 some people. I want all 300 to comment. Please. I'm really serious. I really want you all to comment more. Because I feel like I don't get enough criticism. And I feel like I don't get enough criticism because maybe I don't think I'm that good. Huh? Is that it? Yeah, I'm just playing with you. I know I'm good, but I want you all to criticize me more. I can't be all that. I know I have some type of flaws. Tell me. Alright, enough about that. Let's get back to the tutorial. I'm not following the picture for these because when I do, they tend to turn out like crap. So I'm doing it the way I see fit, and I can already see that they look a heck of a lot better. And I was following the picture. Now for this one, however, I'll see. See, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks good. It's good. Maybe add some more down here. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you see how just taking your time to start to build up the forms. Alright? Just take your time. Don't rush anything. Because it won't look good when you rush it. Okay? Taking your time will get you so much better results. I'm telling you all from experience. I'm telling you. Okay, this is a bit off. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in here with my clay strips, and I'll make this look cooler, like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that looks a lot better already. Alright, cool. Okay, so now onto the legs. Or should I do that in another tutorial? Because my tutorials do end up being a really long time. Um, uh, should I make that another tutorial? Yeah, I'm gonna make this another tutorial. Okay. So we got the upper body basically done. We're gonna do the legs next, and then we're gonna add the fingers and such after we do the legs. Okay. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next tutorial.